I've got an interesting tale to share today, and I'm a permaculture certified designer, and have been so for a good number of years now. And I also have a community seed bank, seed exchange, which I started probably 4 years ago now, and it's got 1950 different types of seed in there now. So I share those seeds, and then the other side of my life, if you like, is blockchain technologies, which I've been involved in since um, 2015, since I read the Ethereum white paper. I've worked in technology for almost 40 years. So there's two sides of my life, sort of. They merge because I have a database which I keep the seeds in and track them in and so on and so forth. Anyway, the thing I want to do is just read something that someone said to me, which inspired me to do something else, which I'll share in a minute. But I'm going to read it. So this is somebody who said, "I'm so sad to see Bitcoin nonsense now polluting this page, and worried that someone with Bitcoin brain, that's me, has so much influence in our seed stewardship community. This is not the way to do anti-capitalism. This is not the way to build regenerative, sustainable community. The energy draw required for cryptocurrency is drastically harming the ecology you support or you purport to care deeply about. Please reassess your values. I hope to come back here in a year to find you talking about the interplay of ecology and economy in much different ways. For now, I'm out of here. Hope you spend the winter cozy next to a warm fireplace and re-examine some things." So that sort of took me back. I didn't respond with any anger or anything. It's arrant nonsense because, as we're finding out now, my main, I should say this, in the blockchain world, I have two main focuses at the moment that occupy my time, and one in the wings. One of them is Bitcoin. The Ethereum white paper drew me to Bitcoin, and how it came about, and the fact that it basically um, brought blockchain technology into the open more than anything else, Bitcoin, that is. Um, so I've followed Bitcoin now since probably about 2000, maybe 2000, late 2015, after I read the Ethereum white paper. And I've studied it. I work in technology, as I mentioned. I'm basically an infrastructure engineer. So I pay attention to what's going on, under the covers, sort of thing. And once I started digging into Bitcoin, I began to realize how unique it really is. I'm not an investor in Bitcoin. I've been paid a little in Bitcoin. I don't have a lot by any means, and I mean that seriously. It's very little, but I do spend a lot of time in the Bitcoin world. And it seemed to me that the decentralized nature of Bitcoin aligns perfectly with the decentralized ethos of permaculture. And as I mentioned a little bit earlier, I'm very involved in the world of seeds. So what I decided to do was to create a Substack group, basically, a Substack. What's the word? Subscription. And the word that came to my mind is Bitseed. So that's that's the name of the Substack. I actually attached a domain. You can do that in Substack. It's great actually. It costs you $50 one time, and you can point your domain to it. So I already have had purchased Bitcoin.world, and that's the. I'm going to put a link in this, somewhere in the text below this video. I'm not going to keep going much longer, but I just wanted to relate the beginnings of and the reasoning behind Bitcoin.world, Bitcoin.world, slip of the tongue, Freudian slip, Bitseed.world. There's going to be a lot involved in it. Already there's a few articles there, and I go into I can't say in detail, but I do go into how the Lightning Network and Noster and Fedi might play into all this. So we'll see. It's early days, but I just wanted to do the first video talking about Bitseed and read to everyone, which I have done, or anybody that watches this, what the roots of it were. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. And you know, hopefully I'm going to make a series of videos like this because, in my opinion, I'll repeat this: the decentralized nature of Bitcoin aligns perfectly with the decentralized ethos of permaculture. Thank you very much for watching.